Alright, hello everyone. My name is Adam Twilight, this is Hex Mania, and welcome back to Pokemon Clover. It has been a hot second since I last played. And by a hot second, I mean a month. I have been very busy, primarily with, Hex has been dealing with college, and also I got Pokemon Scarlet. So basically, perfect storm of I got too much going on. So at the moment I'm trying to frantically record as much as possible for this series because I realized, oh heck, I am running out of, pre-recorded episodes. So I'm going to be trying to record as much as possible. Especially because I might not be able to record again for a while, so, here's the current team at the moment, but I feel like I should, try to switch things around, because, I don't know, part of the issue is, I'm currently stuck on Keksandra, that's her name, and I'm not sure what I should do in order to make sure I beat her, because I can't progress until I beat her, because she's got the whole team, very difficult. So, let's just see. Oh yeah, also in the time between my recordings, Pokemon Clover 1.3 got released. I personally do not know if it is okay and safe to update, because I don't want to lose my save file, but, that is a thing. I'm still going to be playing on 1.2, because this is what I've been dealing with. Maybe they would have made this fight easier. Apparently they at least made the Carlito fight easier, which makes me happy, because, I struggled, as you saw. Alright. Let's try this. Of course you're just gonna substitute over and over. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm screwed. I am most definitely screwed. Yeah. This was a mistake. Yeah, no. Okay. So I think my best plan is to, I want to grind and level up my Pokemon more, but part of the issue with that is, this game does not really want me to level up past 50-ish within this area. So, but I do need content, though. So, I'm going to just try to level up my Pokemon as much as possible. And I do have 4 rare candies. I could use those. However, I don't want to if I can help it. Because, those are hard to get. But, I can talk about my experiences within Pokemon Scarlet, warning for spoilers, I guess. Basically, I'm really enjoying the game. I've already beaten the entirety of Pokemon Scarlet, within this time span, because, it's a fun game. I know there's bugs and stuff, but, like, they put so much effort into the story. Like, my goodness, I really adore every single character in it. And, like, man, they gave so much to, like, every single character. Alright, let's just run and go heal. If I can go heal. Let me go. There we go. Anyways. But yeah, I adore the characters, a lot. I adore the story a lot. The Path of, I think it's called, like, the Path of Legends. Yeah, the one where you're with Arven, and, like, you're trying to heal a sick dog. I loved it so much. Like, that. Oh my god, my heartstrings. Just during that entire time, because, like, first of all, you get to make friends with, like, your lizard, and secondly, you get to help out Arven with his dog, and just, like, you get to see, like, Arven is more than just, like, an edgy, angsty boy. He also has a dog that he loves very much and wants to get better, and it is very sweet. And then on top of that, he's got, like, daddy or mommy issues based on, like, whether you play Scarlet or Violet, because, like, the professor happens to be his parent, depending on, like, which one you have. So, like, Sada and Scarlet and Turo and Violet, and so he's also like, I am an angsty boy who, like, this lizard ruined my life and made it so that I can't see my parent anymore. Where I adore him. He's very angsty. Very, very angsty boy. Yeah, this is going real slowly for grinding. Like, yeah, I managed to level up, but, like, honestly, I'm tempted to just speed through the grinding, like, just speed up through it, but also, like, I don't want to put more work on Hex for editing things, so it's like, you know. Can you tell I haven't recorded in so long? I also really enjoyed, like, Starfall Street, like, that particular, like, storyline, like, I don't think the raid stuff was all that fun, like, the whole, not raid, the, like, oh, you go into, like, their camp, and then you just, kick the asses of all their Pokemon, I guess. But I really adore the heart and soul behind, like, all the, like, Starfall, like, all the characters there, because, like, it's very sweet, because, like, they're all, like, basically the whole concept is that they're a bunch of bullied children, and, like, they teamed up together to defeat the bullies, and I think that's sweet. And then on top of that, they're all very good friends, and, like, they rely on each other, and the whole reason they're still, like, doing Team Star stuff is just because they're waiting for, like, their boss to come back. because they're such good friends, like such good online friends, and like they're like, we want our boss back. We miss them. We miss hanging out with them. They're our friend. They're our good friend. And like, I don't know. I just think that's so sweet. And like, I adore like every single member of Team Star. Like you get Giacomo, little Mr. Dark type specialist edgy boy. Well, he's not really that edgy. He's just like, I'm a DJ. And also, like, my tragic backstory is that I was a part of the student council, but that really wasn't my style, and so I just kind of ended up being, like, just a total jerk to people, and making all these really stupid rules, and nobody liked that, and I got bullied over it. And so I quit student council, and now Namona's the student president after me. And now I just hang out with my friends and I'm a DJ. And I think that's fun. Cause like, you know. And then Mila, who's just a little hothead lady who's like, she also got bullied. And so she developed like a really like fiery attitude so that the bullies would stop picking on her. They kept doing it anyway, but like, yeah. And then, Atticus, my beloved, poison type Shakespearean specialist, he's wonderful. And of course, like, oh, and Atticus made all the Team Star outfits, so that's cool. And then there's also, like, there's, Ortega, that's his name. Ortega, who's like, I'm this tiny little rich kid who likes mechanics, and also I'm a fairy type specialist, which is ironic, because I'm also this mechanic. And I think it's really funny, because, like, you'd think that, like, those who would specialize in fairy types would not be a mechanic, considering the whole concept is, like, fairy is weak to steel, because fairies are weak to iron, essentially. So I think that's just fun. And then there's Aerie, who's the fighting type specialist, and I love her. She is so cool. She is so tall, and she can kick her ass, and I love it. I love her so much. She is the coolest. But, yeah. Heck. Okay. This was a mistake. Let's go. Alright. But, yeah, I love all of Team Star. Team Star is the best. I enjoy that. Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, the evil teams are not really all that evil anymore. I mean, like, I like that. I like that they're not necessarily entirely evil anymore. Because it gives them so much more, like, humanity and more to just work with. Because, like, you'll have, like, because, like, when you're looking at all of the evil teams over the years, you got, like, Team Rocket, and there it's like, oh, we steal Pokemon, and we want to make money. Cool. And then Team Rocket shows up again, and they're like, we want to make money, but also we're looking for our boss. Cool. And then they immediately started escalating things by bringing out, like, Archie and Maxie, who are like, we want to, like, mess with the Earth's ecosystem entirely, just so that there's, like, you know, like in Max's case, it's like, oh, if we have more land, then we have more space for humans. And then Archie's like, but the sea for all the water Pokemon. And like, and then you've got Cyrus, who's like, I'm gonna destroy the entire world and make it in my own image. And it's like, what the fuck? How do we escalate to this? And then, of course, like, Team Plasma at least appeared originally like, oh, they're trying to be good. They're like Pokemon PETA. But, like, and then it turns out, oh, they want to take away people's Pokemon so that only they have the Pokemon, and then they can just take over the world that way. And it's like, okay. I mean, you're not as bad as, like, the level, like, Team Galactic got, but alright. And then you get to Kalos, and it's literally, like, I don't know, it felt so underwhelming with, like, Lysander, who's like, yeah, we're just gonna kill all the people who we don't like, because we're the prettiest, I guess. And it's like, what? 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 What are you doing, buddy? Why you gotta kill the entire world just cause you don't like people? And then, of course, Alola introduced Team Skull, and, like, Team Skull's fun. And I know technically the Aether Foundation are, like, the evil bad guys, but, like, Team Skull's technically the evil team. And they're fun. And they're silly. And, like, that's really when, like, Pokemon realized we need to stop, like, upping the ante on these bad guys, because it's starting to get absolutely ridiculous. To the point where it, like, makes literally no sense at this point. So, it's like, and I appreciate that, because now we have, like, Team Skull, Team Yell, Team Star. They're all very, like, fun, and they feel a lot more natural within, like, a setting compared to, like, how the previous teams were. Like, the previous teams, oh. Did I speed up too hard? Did I speed up too hard? Please? Please let me keep my progress. Yeah, it's not letting me click. Okay. I at least tried my best with that. I'm just gonna boot up the game again. And hope to God that everything's okay. Please close properly. There we go. Okay, let's boot this back up. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties. I just am trying to grind as quickly as possible while still trying to be entertaining and, like, because I don't know, I need to be able to, like, make this fun. There we go. Okay. Is it loaded? There we go. Alright. Just go back. But, yeah. I do think Team Karma is kind of a fun concept in Pokemon Clover here, because, like, it's an evil team based on, like, I think it's memes? Is it memes? It feels like it's memes, because they took over, the, like, Memes Incorporated or whatever. It's like, I don't know. Oh, Birch leveled up. Nice. But, yeah, it's kind of like... I don't know. Anyways, let's just keep going at this. I don't know. I do feel like the like fights in this are now starting to become a little bit like more ridiculous and difficult, which is kind of getting annoying. Like, I really enjoyed this game in the first half. Like, I think it's really fun. And I think, like, the whole story of Pokemon Clover is just really fun and entertaining. But I think part of the issue is that, like... like, they made the fights in this really difficult. Like, at least in the later half. Which is a little frustrating. Because, like, there's not really any way to go around things. And it's kind of like, oh, I guess I just have to deal with this. As it is. Which is just frustrating, you know, because, like, I'm having to grind here. And, like, part of the issue I had with Pokemon Insurgents is I had to grind a lot. And it was not fun. Especially because I couldn't even speed through the grinding. Like, in this, I can. I can at least speed through the grinding. But... But in, like... But in this game, I can't. Well, I can, at least with that, but I'm having to grind in the first place. And I'm trying to figure out team composition. And it does not help because I do not remember every single one of her Pokemon all at once. Because she's got, like, 6 of them at this point. And, like... I don't know, it's making me a little bit frustrated, but I do want to make it until... like, at least try to get through this entire game. I don't need to, like, deal with Fos game or whatever, but, like, I don't know. I just don't want this to turn into, like, where I had issues with Pokemon Insurgents, where basically, I had so little fun with that game, to the point where, like, come on, function. I guess not. What if I just reset the invitation? Will that work? No, it will not. Okay. But, like, basically, with Pokemon Insurgents, it was so hard to get through it, even just to the point of, like, getting to the 8th gym, and beating the 8th gym, to the point where I needed to just take a break from Pokemon, like, Pokemon Insurgents specifically, entirely, because, like, I don't know, it just wasn't fun. Like, I feel like the good merit and a gauge of whether a Pokemon game is good is if it's fun and entertaining. For me, that is not intense power creep, like what Pokemon Insurgents had, because I literally had to grind in between every single gym just to keep up. And although with this game, at least with, like, the first 4 gyms, I haven't had to do that, really. it's still very frustrating now that it's coming up now. And I can't even cheat in Pokemon, like, for candies or anything to grind, because the game will literally penalize me for that. Which is frustrating because, like, that is the strategy sometimes needed, where you just need to grind up enough in order to get past a thing, but you can't. Like, with this game, there's only so many, like, so much experience that they're giving you, especially by the time you get to, like, level 50, which, by the way, I'd also like to mention that this is something I just realized, is that this is also starting to get into, like, major, like, level limits here, where, basically, so, okay, I may as well explain this. Most Pokemon games, by the time you reach, like, specifically, like, the 8th gym, maybe Elite Four, you're about level 50. I only have 5 gym matches so far in this game, which kind of proves that this is starting to have similar issues with Pokemon Insurgence, where, like, the levels are getting very high, like, not all that quickly, because it's, like, it's still within reasonable range, but it's starting to get to the point where it's, like, a lot. But I feel like I should end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!